Welcome back to iDcrm. What we want to show you in this demo is the basic functionality that you have when you're using iDcrm. I've opened up iDcrm, I'm on the main screen. I see the standard sales entities on top and the additional entities that I configured in the previous demo. Basically, I want to take you through the functionality that's inside iDcrm. I'll be a bit quick on functionality we already had on version 1.0, but I'll quickly walk through that and I'll focus on the change that we've done on 1.1 to make iDcrm even better. So I'll first go into the activities. I get a list of all the activities. By default, you can see by the blue buttons, it's today and it's all mine. As you see, I'm Scott Fellows in the demo. If I click on global, I will get Bob Hornby as well. I click on me, I'll get myself. The global is everybody in my team, and I can actually select who I have in my team. So if I go to users, I can do a manage users and I can select which users I want. And I want the demo user in there, and I want Alex Simmons and the B2 consultant or 2B consultant. So I'll put those in there, and here I have my list of users, and if I want to I could switch them on and off as I go along. For now I'll leave them all open. You can actually see I'm not in the list myself. So if I click on global, I'll see the 2B consultant and Bob Hornby in there. If I want to see my own activities, I'll click on me. This is basically very useful if you have a lot of salespeople and you just want to sort of set your own team that you want to see, or you quickly want to view a user. You can use these filters for that. Switch the demo one back on, and that's how easy it is to change the view that you have. The last option we have is filters. You can choose which ones you want to see. The first thing applies to all types is, do you want to see the completed, yes or no? I'll switch it off because I don't want to see too much. And then I can choose, do I want to see appointments, emails, phone calls or tasks. Click on OK there, and you see that only the open ones. The open ones you can see by the color, because the color is bright. If I complete one, I can click on the icon, I can say completed, and you'll see it turns grey. And then the next time I'll open up this screen, it will actually be off the screen because I've selected on the filters to not show completed. And that's really what works on the activities if you want to browse through them and look through them. If I want to add activities, I go to the top of my screen, tap on the plus sign, and I can go straight in and make a task. I can fill in the subject. Done. Go back. The regarding, and here I can choose all the entities that are in the system. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to link it to an account. I'm going to look for Numinous, and there's Numinous with E, so I can link it to that. Based on Numinous, I can also want to link it to a case that was there for Numinous, so that was the test case demo. I can go to the date. I want somebody to follow this up tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And to be honest, that should not take him any more than 10 minutes because it's not a big job, it just has to do something. Save that, go back to my new task, and I got to save that one. Okay, so that one was created successfully. That's how easy it is to make a task in iDcrm. Going back to my home screen, the next thing I want to go to is accounts. First thing I see is a list of all the accounts that are in the database. I have the navigation bar to the right where I can just tap on it, will jump to the letter you selected. I can go into the top of the screen. I can do a search on Numinous. It will find Numinous for me. If I know that I want to be working on Numinous a lot, I can actually set Numinous up, as a favorite. Click on the little plus sign there, add it to favorite. You can see that by the bright blue, and I can continue working on it. Now I want to show you what's in the account screen. Yeah, on the account screen you see all the fields, the same fields that you see on Microsoft CRM. Really the difference is that we've rendered them a bit differently onto the screen. There's only one column with fields, they're all beneath each other. The red star means they're mandatory. If I tap into a field, the keyboard will pop up and I can type whatever I want. I'm not really going to change anything here. I can click on done when I'm finished with a field. Scroll down and I can see all the fields. To the right of the fields we have the icons, which are just the right size to tap your finger on. If you tap on the telephone, it will actually make a phone call. It will dial out. On the website, if I tap on the icon here, it will start up Safari and it will open up the website. If I click on the little mail icon, it will send a mail to that email address. See all the fields. If I go down, you see the sections you have on the iDcrm screens. The address section, we've got the little Google app there. Going down further, you see all the tabs, and all the tabs are put as separate screens. If I go into the Utilities tab, I see all the fields that are on there. And you can actually see that I don't have access to input these fields. These are locked fields. You can see by the little padlock that's at the end. Going back into the Numinous record, you see that we've opened up an extra toolbar here at the bottom, which I'm pointing at. For Numinous, I can actually see all the contacts that are in Numinous. There's only one screen. I can see a contact. I can see I'm missing a contact. I can click on the plus sign to add a new contact. When adding the new contact, I've got all the fields available there. So it's Mr. Business Phone. It's the business phone. His first name is Jean. Done. Scroll down the fields. There's a mandatory field which is last name. It's Mr. Olivov. Just correct that. Click on done. And I can just scroll down. You can imagine you can type in all the fields. It's inherited the parent customer, Numinous BV, so that's in there. And I can go straight into save. It was created successfully and I now have 2 contacts for Numinous. The next icon on my toolbar down there is the opportunity. I've got 2 opportunities at Numinous. They're both open. You can see by the empty box. If I go into an opportunity, I see the topic, potential customer, and all the fields that belong to a opportunity. Going back into Numinous, now I don't want to search for it again, so I can go straight into my favorite accounts where I've selected Numinous. So I don't have to type in everything, I can just tap straight back to the customer that I wanted to work on. The next thing I have on Numinous are the opportunities, and the next item are the activities. And these are all the activities that are linked to Numinous BV. And here you can see the open ones, which are colourful, and the closed ones, which are grey. I just made that phone call, so I just want to register that I did that. I can say made, and the status has changed on that. Then the thing we really added into iDcrm 1.1 is on the More tab. We already had the relations, additional addresses and sub-accounts, but we've actually added the additional entities. And those are the 4 entities that we added in the initial setup. So I can actually look at the cases for Numinous. There are none. I can look at the invoices. That's good news. There are invoices sent to Numinous, so that means we're making some money. And I can actually look at the invoices and see what information there. I'm not allowed to edit them because I don't own the invoices. And back into my Numinous. So that's how you can actually see all the related information. I can actually do more. I can actually create a case if I want to by clicking on the plus sign